carboxylic acid. So, what are the carboxylic acid and what are the uses of this and where do you usually see this one? So, what are the carboxylic acids? It belongs to a homologous series of organic compounds similar to alkenes, and alcohol. So, the hydrocarbon chains contain the functional group. We have the COOH. So, kung makikita ka mo ni gan, isang may functional group siya nga ammonin sa chemical formula, that means that is a carbonyl group. So, kung makita natin now, we have the different nga example. This is for the structural formula and this is for the chemical formula. We have the CH3COOH. So, or pwede man siya CO H, CO2H. So, next, naming the carboxylic acid. So, una, get first. So, for our CH3, COOH, we have the methanoic acid. So, kung ano ni siya, kung iya siya ka-alkene group, we have this as methane, no? Pero, kung i-convert siya natin sa carboxylic acid, ang iyang name, no, will be also changed into methanoic acid because it's in carboxylic form already, carboxylic acid form. So, total of 1 carbon atom. So, we have the meth. So, take note of the functional group's location, highlighted by the dotted ng box. So, iyan yung mga functional group na natin makita. Next, we have the ethanoic acid, no? So, total of 2 carbons atoms. Next, we have the propanoic acid, total of 3 carbon atoms. So, replace the E, no, sa aton ethane with oic acid at the end of the name of the hydrocarbon. Kumbaga pa, doon mo ni siyang ingang apelido, no? So, oic acid, it belongs to the carboxylic acid nga family or group. So, magama ka man alkane, no? Methane, ethane, nagabilong siya sa alkane natin group. Ethene, also the alkene and the alkyne ng mga group lain na. Again, so ethanoic acid. So, what are the physical properties of our ethanoic acid? So, it is similar to its alcohol, which is our ethane. So, colorless, liquid at room temperature and relatively low boiling point of 118 degrees Celsius. Completely miscible, able to dissolve in water, has a characteristic na sourish smell. So, medyo doaslong ang baho ni ethanoic acid. So, it's a weak acid with a pH nga 3. So, what are the acid properties? Since we're talking about carboxylic acid, so ano ang mga properties ng acid naton? Reaction with bases to form salt and water. So, it requires a reaction with base to form salt and water. Meaning, ang salt naton, no, with the byproduct of water, this cannot be attained kung wala kita sa acid and base na reaction. For example, no, damo kita nga mga salts nga mga organic nga mga salts na to. So, reaction with reactive metals to form a salt and hydrogen. So, if it is with base, it will form salt and the byproduct is water. If it is with reactive metals, no, it forms salt and hydrogen ang iya byproduct. So, reaction with carbonates to form a salt, carbon dioxide, and water. So, uses of carboxylic acid. So, ethanoic acid is the most important organic acid. It is used in vinegar as preservative and flavorings. That's why, kung simutan na to ng aton nga langgaw, anong iya nga baho? Aslong. May sourish sa nga smell. So, other important organic acids, we have the lactic acid. So, where diin siya commonly found, it is found in sour milk. Next is the oxalic acid, rhubarb plant. I don't know if you're familiar with oxalic acid. Oxalic acid is usually used for washing clothes, no? Para magputi ang aton pagid ng mga white ng mga linens or clothes. Then we have the citric acid, usually found on our limes and lemons. Formic acid from insect bites. Tartaric acid from grape juice. Acetic acid, vinegar, of course. Malic acid, apples and pears. So, uses of organic acids. Para sa diin ng atom ng mga organic acids, making of drugs, dyes, paints, insecticides, plastics, and making of esters naton. Later, we will have a topic on our esters.